You wake up at 3 a.m. again. Your heart is racing, your mind is foggy, and you don't know why. You look at the clock, frustrated, exhausted, wondering why this keeps happening. But what if I told you this isn't just a coincidence? What if this is your galactic family reaching out to you? Imagine you're in a deep sleep, and suddenly you're jolted awake. The room feels different, heavier, like the air itself is humming. You check the time, and it's always the same, 3 a.m. You've tried everything, blackout curtains, white noise, even counting sheep, but nothing works. It's like an invisible alarm clock is going off inside you. You might even feel a strange presence, as if someone or something is standing at the foot of your bed. You brush it off, telling yourself it's just stress or a bad dream. But deep down, you know there's more to it. Let me paint a picture for you. Think of your brain like a radio. When it's tuned to the right frequency, you hear clear, beautiful music. But when it's off, all you get is static, noise, confusion, and frustration. That's what's happening to you at 3 a.m. Your brain is trying to tune into something important, but the signal is weak. The question is, are you ready to adjust the dial? Now, let me tell you a story. A few years ago, a woman named Maria started waking up at exactly 3 a.m. every night. At first, she thought it was insomnia, so she cut out caffeine and started meditating before bed. But nothing changed. Then one night, she heard a whisper so faint she almost missed it. It sounded like her name, but not in a voice she recognized. The next day, she mentioned it to her grandmother, who gasped. "That's the hour the spirits are most active," her grandmother said. "They're trying to tell you something." Maria didn't believe in ghosts, but she couldn't ignore the signs. She started keeping a journal by her bed, and over time, she realized the whispers were guiding her to opportunities she'd missed before. Soon, her life transformed. But here's the thing. Maria's story isn't just about ghosts or spirits. It's about your brain's ability to receive messages. Think of it like a walkie-talkie. If the batteries are dead, you won't hear anything. If the antenna is broken, the signal won't come through. That's what's happening to you. Your hippocampus, the part of your brain that connects you to divine guidance, has been damaged by stress. And now, you're missing the messages. You've been working so hard, praying, manifesting, doing everything you're supposed to do. Yet, the money never comes. The peace never stays. The universe feels silent, like it's abandoned you. You've been told to keep pushing, to keep believing, but the truth is, you're tired. You're done with the struggle. Think of it like this. You're in a dark room, groping for a light switch. You've tried every spot on the wall, but nothing happens. You keep pressing, hoping, but the room stays dark. Meanwhile, someone on the other side of the door is shouting. The switch is right in front of you. But you can't hear them because the walls are too thick. That's what it's like when your hippocampus is damaged. You're trying so hard, but the connection is broken. But let's go deeper. Imagine your brain is a garden. When it's healthy, the flowers bloom, the grass is green, and the air is sweet. But when it's neglected, when it's overworked, stressed, and exhausted, the garden withers. The soil dries up. The plants die. That's what stress does to your hippocampus. It shrinks, and with it, your ability to receive guidance, to manifest abundance, to live in peace. I once met a man named Carlos who had been struggling for years. He was a hard worker, always putting in long hours. But no matter how much he hustled, money slipped through his fingers. He tried affirmations, vision boards, even fasting. Nothing worked. Then one day, he stumbled upon a study about the hippocampus and brain waves. He realized his stress had been shrinking this tiny but powerful part of his brain, blocking him from the abundance he deserved. Once he healed it, opportunities started flowing in. Within months, he had more money than he'd ever dreamed of, and the peace to enjoy it. But here's the key. Carlos didn't just wish for change. He didn't just hope for a miracle. He took action. He rewired his brain. And you can too. The deep reason you are going through this pain is specifically because of your shrunken hippocampus. That is the root cause. So, if you want to start changing this reality today by simply regrowing this connection with a sound wave, then click the link in the description right now and change your life today. Now, to understand how we truly heal this, you see, there's an invisible barrier between you and the life you deserve. It's not bad karma. It's not your fault. It's a biological issue. Your hippocampus, the part of your brain that connects you to divine guidance, has been damaged by the stress of modern life. When it's shrunk, you can't hear the frequency of abundance. You're stuck in the frantic energy of the poor, the beta wave, the slave wave. But the wealthy, the enlightened, the truly free, they live in theta, the billionaire brain wave. Let me explain it like this. Imagine your brain is a radio. The beta wave is like static, all noise, no signal. It's the frequency of stress, survival, and struggle. The the wealthy and enlightened. They're tuned into theta, the smooth, clear channel where ideas flow effortlessly and opportunities appear like magic. The CIA and military have known about this for decades. They've used sound frequencies to manipulate soldiers, to keep people in a state of fear and control. But now, the truth is out. You're awake, and you can reclaim your power. But let's break it down further. Think of your brain like a computer. When it's running smoothly, everything loads quickly, programs run efficiently, and you can multitask without a hitch. But when it's overloaded, when too many tabs are open, when viruses slow it down, everything grinds to a halt. That's what stress does to your brain. It overloads your system, slowing you down, making it impossible to receive the guidance you need. I remember a woman named Alina who was stuck in a dead-end job, drowning in debt. She tried every self-help book, every seminar, but nothing changed. Then she discovered theta waves. She started listening to a simple sound meditation before bed, and within weeks, her brain rewired itself. She started receiving ideas out of nowhere, ideas that led to a promotion, then a side business, then financial freedom, all because she tuned into the right frequency. But here's the thing. Alina didn't just listen to the sound once. She made it a habit. She committed to rewiring her brain every single day. And that's what you need to do too. The good news. You don't have to work harder. You don't have to suffer more. You just need to heal the organ that's been keeping you trapped. A simple 7-minute sound ritual can rewire your brain, restoring your natural state of theta. Imagine waking up without that tightness in your chest. Imagine money appearing when you need it. Imagine finally feeling at peace. Think of it like resetting a computer. When your brain is stuck in beta, it's like a frozen screen. Nothing loads, nothing works. But when you hit the reset button, the sound wave, everything comes back online. Your intuition sharpens, your creativity flows. Money starts showing up in unexpected ways. It's not magic, it's science. But let's go even deeper. Think of your brain like a phone. When it's fully charged, you can make calls, send messages, and browse the internet without any issues. But when the battery is low, everything slows down. The screen dims. The apps crash. That's what stress does to your brain. It drains your energy, making it impossible to function at your best. Your galactic family is calling you at 3 a.m. for a reason. They're here to guide you, to remind you of who you really are. But you have to answer. you have to take the first step. Let me share one last story. A man named David had been waking up at 3 a.m. for years, feeling a strange energy in his room. He ignored it until one night he finally listened. He whispered, "I'm here. What do you want?" In that moment, he felt a surge of warmth, like a hug from the universe. The next day, he received an unexpected check in the mail, enough to pay off his debts. He didn't understand it, but he knew it was a sign. He kept listening, and his life transformed. But David's story isn't just about luck. It's about alignment. When you tune